Hello, welcome to tea time. The water just got done boiling. Um, that's not what I wanted. Just want to make sure you guys could see me. Okay. Oh, I need my cuppy. I need my cup. Come on. I have to rely on, there we go. I have to rely on my phone. So there's a bit of a delay from what I see and what you guys see. But yeah, how is everybody doing today? I didn't really do much today. Took a shower. That's about it. Well, I made a big batch of my autism chow. Speaking of, I need to put the rest of it away because I put some in bags, like portion, and then I'm gonna freeze them. Oh, I also forgot to turn up the music. Give me a second. Oh my gosh, Len, what do you want? What do you want, Bubba's? You're a silly Billy. There we go. I can hear from downstairs. But the vet called and said that his thyroid levels are normal, which means the medicine's working. And so we put in another order through Chewy. Yeah, I know. I know, bye-bye. Yeah, so we have another order in through Chewy. Hi, boo-boos. Why do you shed so much, huh? You shed so much. He shed so much. Hi, baby. First, we got Gingerbread Man. Oh, I need to put the water on it. Duh. And I'll put this in this container. I don't know why, but I've been saving all like the little wrappers from the coins and the little sample ones I got. I might like use them for like decoupage or something because they look kind of cool. What? You bugging me? What do you want? What do you want, Bubba's? Are you being a stinky boy? Are you being stinkies? Are you being stinkies? Yeah? You being stinky. And by that I mean he's bugging me. What? What do you want, stinky boys? What do you want, stinky boy? He's just a little guy. Ow. A little guy who needs his nails trimmed. Yeah, you're a little guy who needs his nails trimmed. Yeah. Yeah. You're a little guy that needs his nails trimmed because they're sharp. They're sharp. They hurt. They hurt. But it's okay. He's just a little baby. Yeah. Yeah, he's just a little baby. What are you doing, silly man? What are you doing, silly man? What? What? Oh, he wants me to feed him. I just realized. You got like 46 minutes, boo-boo. You can wait 46 minutes. You'll live. You'll live if you have to wait 46 minutes, my love. Yeah. You will live. You will live. You already got a little snack earlier. You don't need it. You go, Paya. All right. I'm gonna probably start wearing my wrist brace again at night. Will you go get Twinkie? You can't drink a water. I also had to order him some new food. Not new food, I think more food. It's the same kind I usually get. Well, it's technically two kinds, and then I mix them together. And the vet said that like his coat is so pretty and shiny and nice. So apparently it's good for him. I also had to grab more of the fucking whatchamacallits for my litter genie. Like, yeah, I know I can use a like a plastic bag, but those are just so much easier. Yeah. And more filters for his water fountain. Yeah, I did. Why don't you go look at the window? Go look at the window, boo boo. Are you just gonna come back and bother me? Okay. I feel good. I feel good. I feel good. Such a goober. You're such a. But yeah, other than shower and making my soup, uh, I played Final Fantasy 14. That's really about it. Yeah. I already know what this. I already like recorded this a while ago, so. Yeah. Ah, I'm making a mess. I am making a mess. I also swapped out the cups. Figured to change it up a little. From the same set, but I wanted to change it up, you know. Hmm. What was my quote? Oh, okay. I'm gonna shave my head, put my hair in your mouth. Jesus Christ. Hmm. Oh, I think I steeped that way too long. This is it's a very strong tea. It really like a few seconds and it's good. Very rich though. Oh, thank you, Saribot. But I unlocked the battle society. I don't remember they're called society, allied societies, not tribal quest anymore. But I unlocked the gatherer one yesterday. I I didn't think it was the gatherer one. But yeah, I unlocked the gatherer one yesterday. And then I unlocked the Pelu Pelu battle one. Also made bad financial decisions and bought so they have this outfit. It's like an emo kid outfit. It's got like the hat with the ears, like an eye patch, like the metal shirt, like the metal band shirt. Um and I got it, and it's my glaive for Dark Knight. Every time I every time I equipped it today, I went, "Tonight will be the night that I will fall for you." Also, where are you? I'm so sorry. I want to do more of the Crescent Occult, which is the like the relic weapon. But I need 3 of each. There's like 6 things and I need to get, and that's annoying. I thought I only needed like 1 of each, like 3 different ones, but no, I need 6 different ones and then 3 of each. I'm like, well, the place is fucking scary, dude. Like I went from like helping Thorn with like his dungeon and just one-shotting everything and then going there and then getting one shot. I'm like, this is scary. But it's it's fun, but it can be kind of exhausting because the way it works is you're like in this area and then you just go around doing like the little special events because they have like little fates and then they have what they call critical events or something like that, and you have to go fight those. And um I found it's a lot better if you're in a party. So when you get in, you'll be like, hey, can I get a party? Because if you do it by yourself, um you will most likely die, and then you'll have to rely on the kindness of others to revive you in mid battle, which people are really good about, though, which I've noticed. Especially the red mages. Red mages, I love you. I need to get my red mage up to 100 because I like being res mage. Makes you feel so powerful. Uh, and also if you do it by yourself, I don't think you get as much like experience or like rewards. But you do get experience as long as you get at least 1 hit on the enemy. You do get some experience. That happened to me a few times. Like I get there just in time to do 1 hit, and then the rest of them kill it, and it's like, yay! I got like 200 exp. It's better than nothing. But it seems like it's more like the Boja that they did for Endwalker? Question mark? No. Shadowbringers? I think it was Shadowbringers. I didn't really like Boja, mostly because I didn't have anyone to go on with. I did do a little bit of Eureka, but Eureka was pretty much dead by the time I started playing. So that's whatever. Though I think my favorite way that they did relic weapons that I've played so far is the Manderville weapons because it was really easy. Because all you had to do was buy the things and then like complete the quest. That was it. I don't know who complained that it was too easy, but I hope your pillows are wet. Because now I gotta do a whole bunch of like it's so much effort now compared to like the other stuff. But, like I could also use it to help me um rank up fates. I hate doing that. Ever since they uh revealed like not revealed it. Ever since they added that in Shadowbringers, I have yet to fully back like I don't think I've fully maxed any of the like the local fates. It's just so boring. It's so boring. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it so much. You're just flying around and you have to wait for the fates to spawn. I mean, to be fair, that's pretty much what we're doing in the Occult Crescent, but at least that had like a fun little thing. Because the Occult Crescent, it has like this, it has like a separate leveling system. And then they have what they call phantom jobs, which give you like special actions so that you can do stuff that you normally wouldn't be able to do as your job. Like I'm leveling Phantom Knight, which gives me like a defense ability, heal over time, and like a really chunky heal. Oh, okay. I also unlocked Phantom Chemist, which lets me use the special potions that like heal me up to max, and they're really good. I do have to pay for them forever, and it's a lot. Mm. I wonder if it's cheaper to get them off the market board because you can buy them from a vendor there, and it's like 10,000 yellow pop, I think. Or you can use like the little tokens you get from completing the thingies. However, I think you could get them off the market board for technically for have to look. But the Phantom Chemist also allows you to like revive people, which is someone I found that out because someone did that for me because I was trying to complete a quest and then this thing was a higher level than me and was chasing after me and it caught up to me and then just wiped me out of existence. And I was like right by my quest. I was like, hey guys, can I please have a raise? I'm scared. So some nice person came over and revived me. That's a cool thing about like these areas is that there's a lot of people. They're so nice and um like if you die because if you like respawn at the beginning of the area, you lose experience. So there's like a pack that if you were able to revive someone, you go and help them out so they don't lose experience. And I think that's really cool. And there's a lot of people that are like really helpful. Like I had some questions like, hey, it says it's like, hey, it says I gotta do this. I don't know what this is. Because they say I gotta do it, but they don't explain what it is. So they explained it to me like, oh, it's like a raid thing. I'm like, oh, okay, I'll do that another time. That's kind of like what when played Eureka for a little bit. There were some really nice people that like helped me out because Eureka was kind of it's like kind of similar but kind of different. Eureka had this thing called a hunting log where you could level up your Eureka level or whatever it was called by hunting like certain things. And when I first started, I was dying a lot, and this one person like took pity on me. He's like, "Here, let me show you like how this works." And so they helped me with my hunting log and got me like pretty good. I'm like, "Thank you so much." And then like in the higher levels, um, they saw me walking around, and then they had to a party, and it's like, "Get in my car. Where are you going? I'll help you. I'll drive you there." I'm like, "Thank you," because in Eureka, you weren't allowed to use a mount unless you reached like a certain level or like the max level or something. I don't remember. Um, so uh, a lot of people were really nice and like joined parties with me to help me get around. It was so nice. So one of the big things about Eureka that was different is in order to spawn certain things, you had to kill a whole bunch of like an enemy in order to make the big thing spawn. But for a cold crescent, it looks like things just spawn. Like there are some like specific things you can make spawn by killing enemies, but for the most part, it just looks like they just appear. I think that's how it was in Boja, but I didn't really do Boja a lot. I didn't really like it. Um, and I caught up with the alliance raids. I feel bad because it's like it seems really interesting. However, I never played Final Fantasy 11, so it's like I have no connection to this whatsoever. Like I have a connection to Bakul Jaja and like the bad guy Surrealja because they were in the MSQ for Dawn Trail. Like everyone else, I have no idea. I have no idea what any of this is. I don't know who these people are. I don't know what these places are. It's like, yeah, sure, okay. I fuck with Bakul Jaja. I didn't think I would say that, but like, he's dope as fuck now. We like got him therapy, and now he's super duper cool. I love that for him. Like, I can't believe they got me to like Bakul Jaja. Like, that is so funny because when I was doing the MSQ, like, I hate this man, men question mark. I hate them, him. They suck. And then like we got to like the whole thing about the blessed twins, and we were like, oh, you have trauma. And then he like redeemed himself. I was like, oh, I like you now. Don't die. Oh, you're cool, aren't you? And he's been the thing that's been keeping me from like skipping the cutscenes in the story because I think he's great. I'm caught up on the Arcadian ones. Uh, I literally fucking sobbed. Uh, because they showed Brute Bomber with his little kitties, like the little kittens, and I was like, oh, he has the babies. And then he got like all mad. And then the whole thing with the Brute Abominator. And I was like, no, what about the kitties? And then after we killed them, the little kitty came up and I was gone. I was sobbing. I was literally sobbing. Because I was like, the kid, like over this fictional fucking cat. I was like, the kitty doesn't know. The little baby doesn't know. And then they had like the cat in trouble, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing? The kitty got saved, thank God. But yeah, I was legit sobbing, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to bed now. I don't want to do this anymore. and then and then they brought the kitties into the gym, and I was like, no. The music this time is so good, especially Sugar Riot's theme. Like that has been in my head on repeat ever since I heard it. Like it is so fucking good. Like what did they put in the song? Like they put I don't know what they put in the song, but it's so good. And then the Brute Abominator theme. It's so Metal Gear Rising Revengeance coded. It's so Metal Gear Rising Revengeance coded. It's got like the lyrics. It's got like the epic guitar solos. It sounds like it belongs in a rock opera, which technically Metal Gear Rising Revengeance is a rock opera if you think about it. Um, I love that game. That is the only Metal Gear game I've ever played. It's the only one I want to play. Okay, that's not true. I've been tempted because I've been seeing clips of Revolver Ocelot from like the one that just came out, I guess. And he goes like, wow, wow, and it like echoes, and I'm like, what the fuck is happening? Like I've been tempted. I've been tempted. But I'm like, oh, it's probably like $80 and my computer won't be able to run it. And also any games I have to be stealthy give me anxiety attacks. That's why I have never finished Bioshock Infinite Burial at Sea, because it is very much it's much more stealth based than like original Bioshock Infinite. And I was like, I can't do this. I'm scared. I do know what happens though, because I looked it up, but yeah, I can't do burial. Like I can't play it. Let me blow my nose real quick. Um, All right. I figured while I was standing, I could put my soup away because it was cold. Because I portioned them into like freezer baggies, but I didn't want to put them away when they were still hot. So I was just letting them cool down before I put them in the freezer. You got 20 minutes, boo boo. Got 20 minutes. You'll be fine until then. You'll be fine until then, I promise. I promise you will be fine until then, my love. You will be fine until then, my darling. I love you. Hmm. I think I'm gonna look at my calendar because that's not my calendar. Is my anniversary tomorrow? Whoops. Oh, we have the trout release on the 8th. That's exciting. All right. So I get paid. Oh, let me look at. All right. So 13th, I just have my bill, my phone bill. And then the 27th is okay. I'm just looking at my calendar at my my paydays. So I know like money stuff. I've been wanting to put like money towards my computer, but I've like had to use the money for things. Because like this week, like I got paid yesterday, but then I have rent tomorrow. And then I had to pay like 100 something for Len's vet visit, and then like $60 for his medicine. So I did get the $60 one because it was more per purchase. I think, I don't know. So I don't have to like get it as often. He's gonna have to take that forever. He's gonna have to take that forever. But that's okay. Yeah, I do anything for you. You're my little guy. Fuck, and then I gotta get groceries soon. God damn it. Mm. Since I went on my cruise, my savings has been not great. Should have been more careful about my spending, but it's too late to think about that now. Like, it's just really hard to save up for things nowadays. Because I needed to like have money for food, have money for Uber so I can get to and from work. I got to pay for my medicine because I do have like a spending account through my insurance, like, from work, but it's like a certain amount, and the amount like ran out, so now I have to pay out of pocket. And thankfully, the past couple times, it like the last time was the first time I had to pay like out of pocket, and it wasn't $300. So that's good, question mark. Like, I'd rather it not be $100, but I'll take $100 over $300, you know? Uh, So thankfully I didn't have to buy new shoes for work. Because mine were falling apart, and I went into a chef's office because they like to use this like liquid silicone as glue to glue things on the walls for some reason. And so I was going to use that to like kind of glue my shoe back together because they were Crocs, and like the treads were coming off the bottom. And he's like, "Well, why don't you get new shoes?" I'm like, "Well, I can't afford them right now." And chef goes, "What size shoe do you wear?" I'm like, "No, no, don't worry about it. These are fine." He's like, "That's not what I said. I said, what size shoe do you wear?" And so he had me look online, and I saw one pair. They were like iridescent, kind of. They kind of look, you know how when you're in a parking lot and you see like the oil on the water? That's what they kind of looked like. And they actually looked kind of cool. And I was like, "Oh, those are neat." Uh, and he's like, "I would approve pink shoes over those." And he goes, show him the pink ones. And so the lady who does like office stuff for chef, she was showing me all the pink ones, and I was like, "Oh, those are so cute." Chef goes, "Yeah, you can't have any of those. Pick a pair of black ones." I'm like, "Oh, damn, all right." Just raise my hopes and then dash them. I see how it is. They were like hundreds of dollars. Wow, why? He wanted me to get a pair of like leather ones, and I'm like, "But I what I like about these Crocs is that if they get really dirty, all I have to do is take it off and then run it underneath the sink. Like, I could throw this bitch in the dishwasher and it will be fine." So we found a pair that's like Croc like, but from the company. They're like hundreds of dollars. So I was like, "Oh, thanks, thanks." With that baby. I might need to get new like insoles. The ones that they came with are fine. They're actually kind of cute. Like, they got a cute little pattern on them. But I don't know if they're like supportive enough, or maybe it's just like I'm not used to them yet. I don't know. I'm still kind of like getting used to the shoes because while they're like similar material, the way the shoe is like formed is like a different shape than my Crocs. So I'm like getting used to them, and it's because the Crocs, they're very flat, I guess, and wide, and these aren't as wide. So like I feel myself like almost rolling my ankles all the time. So I still have my Hello Kitty Crocs though; those are forever. Like, I'm gonna wear those bitches until they are dust. I fucking love my Hello Kitty Crocs. You could pry them from my dead hands. And every time I wear them, I get compliments like, "Wow, those are so cute." I'm like, "Thank you." Also, I have like a bunch of like random fucking arms because they did come with like Sanrio charms, but like almost all of them came off. I don't know where they went. So I only have like one or two of the original ones that it came with. Um, and then I got like some bootleg ones from the mall. Like, I have like a bootleg Sylveon one that I found. And then my mom buys like like really big packs of stuff on Amazon, and I just kind of rifled through and found like some random shit. I could technically make some if I really wanted to, because like I have the printable like shrinky dink paper or plastic because it's not really paper. And so I can like print things, and then I could put them in the world's tiniest toaster oven, and then they sell like things that you just kind of glue to the back of the charm, and you can make your own little crock giblets or whatever the fuck they're called. However, that would require me to figure out where the fuck to put my printer, because I had it hooked up when it was in the attic, but then the attic got too hot, and so I had to put my computer in my room. And I do like it there because it's like right next to the bathroom. And like it's just in a really good spot. It's not like right next to the bathroom. Um, it's just my room is like right next to it, and I'm the only one that lives here, so it's very convenient. And I don't have to go up 2 sets of stairs, like up and down. Like if I need to go downstairs, I could just go downstairs. It's like right there, and it's especially good for like tea streams because it's one like if I did this like the tea streams while the computer was still in the attic, I probably wouldn't be doing these because I would have to go up 2 sets of stairs to go check on things. Like while it's annoying that to go up one, it's not as bad as going all the way up to the attic. Um but yeah, I oh, if you guys saw how my computer was set up, you would probably be concerned for me. Um so I have it's like a foldable like plastic table that it was originally bought for crafting because the place I used to live at had like a loft bed and there was a desk underneath, and I was able to put my computer on that desk. However, uh the only like desk I have is like a it's a writing desk that I had my sewing machine on, which I mean it's not technically being used for anything right now, but I don't think it's big enough for what I need for my computer. Like it was like the perfect size for the sewing machine, but I have like the tower computer. Um, I have the 2 monitors. I have my keyboard, the mouse, and then I also have like a little space to put my food and shit. I mean, I could try, but that would require me getting it down from the attic, and I don't want to do that. Ow! Don't bite me, you little shit. Boo Boo, you got 6 minutes. You can wait 6 minutes, buddy. You can wait 6 minutes. I know you can. But it's so there's the door to my room. I realize that I'm making hand motions and you guys can't see them. It's the Italian in me. I talk with my hands a lot, and if one day I'll get full body tracking just so you guys could see how much I talk with my hands. Anyway, so the door is oh my god, stop. Stop. Be good. Be good. You got 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes. You can do it. So there's the door, and then on the left side is like the walk-in closet. However, it's not very walk-in right now because I have a bunch of shit on the floor, but that's another thing. That's mostly where I keep like my pajamas and like stuff I don't wear a lot because I mostly just wear like my work pants and t-shirts. Um, and then against the wall is the dresser where I keep like my work pants, my socks, underwear, all that stuff. And then I have my bookshelf still against the wall. Um, that's underneath the window that's closed. Like the blinds are down. And then I have the big, like tall dresser that I keep all my shirts in, like my t-shirts and stuff. And then there's the end table. And then there's the bed, which I have against the wall. That way I got like a little bit more floor space. Oh my goodness, you're so sad. And then I have the door is permanently opened because of where like my computer is. Because the computer is right at the foot of my bed. Um, and the only way it could fit in there is if I have the door open. And then the computer is like the table is right in front of the door, which is keeping it open. But I use like the little corner between like the wall and the door, and I have like this net that I have some plushies in so that they don't fall on top of the electrical outlets, like the power strips I have for my computer. Everything is a mess. I I I really want to be more organized and clean. It's just really hard. Baby boy. Yeah, I know. I know you're a little bubba. I know you're a little butt. You're just a little butt. I know you're so starving. You're so starving, my love. Like, I would love for my shit to be more organized and clean. I just don't have the time or energy to, you know, clean shit because I work like pretty long hours and I'm on my feet. So, like, when I get home, I don't want to clean or cook or really anything. And then I get like 2 days off, and then those 2 days are the only times I get to like, you know, relax. And this is the last one for this. Like my days to like relax and like run errands if I have to go somewhere. Like all of my doctor's appointments, I try to schedule them on like Mondays or Tuesdays. Because otherwise I have to like schedule them before work. Because like my work, it's such a weird time because it's like 1 p.m. to like 9. And it's like yeah, sure, I have that like chunk of time, but I usually don't wake up until like 30 minutes before I have to clock in. Ah, boys. You got 1 minute. You can do it. You got 1 minute, honey. There it goes. There you go. It's food time. It's food time for the boy. All right. I am going to go to BRB so I can refresh everything. And heat up the water again. So yeah, I'll be right back. I will let you into this if Beyblade in your luggage.
Okay. Welcome to Crab Jailtopia. You're an alchemist again. You have a totalitarian uniform, foreign food, and a perpetual. Ah, oh, that's tragic. That's so tragic. Okay. Did audit. First move is gay. Did it work? Did it work? You got gunk. And you got fluff on you. Cinnamon roll! It's cinnamon roll! It's my favorite! Oh my gosh, look at him! Look at him. Oh my god. 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 Look at him! I am going to throw up! Oh. Not the TV. They steal. They stole my leprechaun! Oh my god, they stole my leprechaun! Right before my birthday, they stole my leprechaun before my March 17th St. Patrick's Day birthday! That's discrimination! No, I want it. I want it! Whoa! What? Did you guys see that?
I do get a sense of accomplishment.
What the fuck? I'm crying. I'm crying. Look at him! Look. Behold. Behold. The boy. Behold. Is it? Ah, there you are. There you are. We can talk about this. The time for talking is over. You brought this upon yourself, Nightmare. Yeet. And play. Oh wait, what was that?
Sorry, I was gonna say
Don't stop playing! Luna has something to say! Okay, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, when I first heard this song, this definitely was not what I thought House of the View was gonna be, but I am not mad about it.
Oh yeah, I like it. Okay, so here we go. Now you can play. Luna has said her thing.
Bless you for your business.
Motherboard. Okay. Reactbot, what do you think about that?
This is giving off woke vibes.
That's not Knuckles colored at all. I love how it didn't deny that it could have been Knuckles wearing lipstick. It was more, that's not Knuckles' color at all. He's more of a winter. This is like a summer color. Oh my god. We should log this. Clearly won't be able to give that game Super Monkey Ball a try. Ooh, Super Monkey Ball. I like. You think it broke when the train sped up? Damages look more to be caused from punches? Knuckles' color was coral blue number 12, semi-gloss lipstick.
Yeah. Did you like my fox blue nightmare? Holy shit! Luna's just going straight for Nightmare's throat. God damn it, Luna! Oh, stop. That is so funny. Oh my god. Oh my god. That is so funny. Luna just came in and chose violence.
20.
Okie dokie. I like how Len has been. He goes to eat a little bit and then he goes to get a little drinky of water. He's so silly. You're such a silly boy. And then he'll go back and take a little another bite. And then he'll go and get another drinky of water because he's a silly Billy. Yeah, you're a silly Billies. Yeah, you're a silly Billies. Yeah. I love this boy. But in other news, I don't know how I fucking missed it, but they released a trailer for Steel Ball Run anime. Oh my god, it looks so good. It looks so good. And then we also got a preview. Nightmares. What if I told you? What if I told you there's a character that has steel balls? What if I told you that? Also, hi Nightmare. No! You criminal. Go in jail for your crimes. You know what you did. But so we got trailers for both the Twisted Wonderland anime and Steel Ball Run, the next part of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And both of them look so good. They both look so good. I'm so excited. I might sail the seven seas for the Twisted Wonderland one because I don't want to go through Disney right now because they're being really fucking shitty. But the next they're going with Netflix for that now. Yes, heavy. My dad owns car dealership vibes. All right, more women. Let's see. Potato Man. All right. Hello, Potato Man. And we got to hear Johnny's theme. It sounds really good. Like I'm still really partial to Jolene's theme because Jolene is my wife, and like dog, I fucking love Jolene. Okay, I love Jolene so much. She is my wife, and I want her to break my spine like a glow stick. I love Jolene. All right, there you go, Paya. Also, Nightmare, I have a question. Are you like resubbing? Because I don't think I ever get a notification that you do. Because you still have like the first symbol, which means you are still subbed. But I never see a resub notification. Because I see when Luna does it. I wonder it won't tell me unless you do like the share that you resub. Resubbing a tweet. Oh, that's interesting. Because like it never tells me when you do. I don't know why. Because like I want to put your sticker in the book, but like I never know. Because Twitch never tells me when you're doing it. Right, so I'll put one in for September for you after stream. I think it doesn't tell me unless you do like the, because I know like some it'll pop up like it's your blank subiversary, and then you could have like a little thing where it says like in the chat or something. Maybe it doesn't tell me unless you do that. I have no idea. Because like I know you're resubbing. It just like when there's actually sent them engaging. Oh, I mean that's probably the best place for them because it is a game. Okay. Does she have blood on her lips? 20th Oz. Oh, okay. I'll just have to remember, or you just have to like tell me or something. Feel like a lizard. The second one. First one is actually not bad. Like, yes, those probably blood. That sounds about right. The first one is like actually like it's probably just like a little bit more like these aren't as bad like in quotation marks as some of the other ones you've said, to be honest. Like those, like the second one, like Girly Pop has like some actual covering. The first one, I kind of dig the first one. All right, this is the second batch. Classic goth, big titty goth maid. You gotta have one of those. Every game needs a big titty goth girl. Am I right? Oh. I think the design for the maid isn't bad. I just wish it had like more of like those little red elements. Girl, why are you showing everybody your panties? Is Girly Pop wearing like saran wrap as panties? I mean, more power to you. I sometimes sometimes you gotta hoe it up, you know. Right, two left. Oh, okay. For context, for those who are watching the VOD, Nightmare is posting. I don't even know what game it's from, but he plays this game that has women in it, and he shows them to me, and then I critique the women. But most of my critiques are like that girl. That girl does not have any support for her boobs. All right. Like my Goody gay for real, for real. Okay, the whip. I think it's a whip. That's pretty dope, actually. I love the idea of weapons being like a spine and then like the pieces are connected. That's why I use the weapon I do for Dark Knight because it's like that. And then when you unsheath it, it like has like this really cool animation. But like her boobs, they are wow. I do like her color scheme though. It's very like on the edge of like red and pink and black. All right. Whip you, huh? No. Luna's too much of a cinnamon roll. And that's okay. Yeah, I really like actually like this is a genuine thing. Like her color palette is really cool. Um I do think I would like it better if like the bodysuit was like black to kind of tie in the horns, like the color from the horns. Girl, girl, what are you doing? Why are you posed like that, girl? Put them grippers away. Put them grippers away. Go to ward each other. Yeah, probably. Right. Just make sure you like after we're done with this whole little segment, make sure you just gotta delete them. That way it's not because while the server is like 18 plus, it's a little too suggestive. I don't mind for like moments like these where I'm critiquing them. So I'm very careful about posting like new carnival stuff because some of the stuff is very sus. Um yeah, those are definitely some women. I will say that. I'll have to take some pictures of some of my glams in Final Fantasy 14 because I would like to stream Final Fantasy 14 stuff. However, I know that game. I've seen ads for that game. The ads that they have to censor themselves for. Uh, but I may or may not use uh, certain plugins, which is technically not allowed, but for me, they're kind of like an accessibility thing. So, like, I don't think I'm big enough for Square Enix to care. However, I don't want to risk it. Because honestly, like one of the main plugins that I use, if they just implemented it themselves, I wouldn't have to use the plugin, to be honest. Because it's like a big accessibility thing. Because one thing about Final Fantasy is like Final Fantasy 14 is you have combos, and then some of those combos are like different buttons. So you have to have, like, normally you have to have the combos as separate buttons, and then you have to press all the separate buttons. But for the PvP stuff, what they do is they will condense the combos into one button. And that's super fucking good. I really love that. Cause I was having buttons on like all sorts of different like key bindings because I had to have a button for each part of my combo. But in the PvP, it's all like one button and it's really good. And they started implementing that in like overworld stuff, like non-PvP stuff with the new job Viper. And it's really, really good. And it's easy for me in my ADHD autism brain to have all of the combo as one button because it helps me with my key minings, and it's just so helpful. But like they're like, nah, we're not gonna do that. I'm like, oh, okay. And I do have like some like minor ones, like other minor plugins. I have one. It lets you like change the names of things. And for some reason I went in and changed all of the skills for Sage, and now I don't know what any of like the Sage skills are called normally because they all have stupid fucking names and I don't remember them. Okay, to be honest, I don't remember any skill name. Just what? Well, it's more that like as you get higher levels, you just have so many fucking buttons to press. Especially like jobs like Dragoon, like your rotation is fucking ridiculous because you have two separate combos, like single target combos, and you have to like cycle in between them. And so for both of these combos, it was like 3 buttons per combo. And then you had like the transition ones to switch between the combos. And that's like 2 more skills. Like in the PvP, they would just have it like one button. And my hand, like, because I play mouse and keyboard, which means all of my like most of my key bindings are only things that I can reach. So because I don't like having things on like because you have like your number keys and then you have WASD, which is your movement. Um, and then I have the F key, which is like a quick target for like interacting with stuff. Um, and then it's typically control. Like if you hold control, you have like access to like other, like you do like control one, and that's a different skill from just, oh shit, you're right. Here. I was so distracted. I forgot, but here. Um, but like I guess it's like my weird hand size that it's really hard for me to like hold control and then like the one button. So instead of control, but thank you. It's actually part of a set. I've been using another one from the set for a while. It was really fun because we were talking about the hoops, and then I was like, oh yeah, I remember when Nightmare kept using things to distract me when I was trying to make money. But yeah, it's like a set of 4 cups, and I was using a different one for a while, but I decided to change it up a little. Um, but yeah, I'm so happy about my video. Um, so for those who don't know, I finally released my herbs video. Um, to be fair, when I was watching the premiere, I saw things that I needed, like I could fix. I was like, no, no, we're not fixing it. You released it. It's done. You're not worrying about it anymore. And everyone said it was good and it made me happy. But yeah, also another reason why I don't uh like I haven't been streaming to save it for the next vid. Well, so I had this thing where I brought up the description for this item and it caused problems when I was rendering a preview. And I thought I fixed it, but it ended up just deleting that little thing. And I was like, it doesn't really matter anyway. And then there's like some audio things that I could have fixed. Like there's one where like there's this one part where I think personally that the background music was too loud. But audio is like a hard thing for me to fix because yeah, it's so hard because like it will sound good on my computer and then when I would watch like the previous because my computer is really bad and what I had to do was I had to render what I had done so far and then upload that to YouTube unlisted so I could actually watch it and then I would watch that and be like, oh, okay, that sounds like shit. And it's also like the first time I ever used DaVinci Resolve, so I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. I was kind of learning things as I went. So it's kind of funny because like to me, like I could hear that like things sounded better. Like things sounded better as like the video went on to me because I was like figuring things out. What is this song? What is the song? What the fuck? What the fuck? Trying their best. So I put on like most of the Ace Attorney soundtrack, but the problem is a lot of it is like a lot of the titles are in Japanese, so I don't actually know what they are. Water in here. I sure did. Oh, I have the Great Ace Attorney and the one where it's like in the past with Herlock Sholmes. And I started it. I just never fucking finished it. I don't know why. Maybe one day I'll play it from the beginning. I don't know. However, I am thinking about doing this. It's like a fundraiser theme. That yeah. Unfortunately, that's just how it goes. So there's like a group of like VTubers and streamers that are doing like a fundraiser for PCRF, and I was thinking about joining them. I'm not quite sure what yet, but it's probably going to be something Pokemon related. I'm mute. I'm not mute. I don't think I'm mute. Don't do that to me. But because it's like a Pokemon themed fundraiser, so I have to figure out what I want to do. I'm probably just gonna play like Pokerogue, even though it's not like really an official Pokemon game. Still Pokemon adjacent. Well, I did see someone they were playing Digimon, so that's like close enough. But I'm waiting to like talk to like the organizers and get. Well, yeah, you guys are clearing it too fast. I wanted it to be a challenge. So I might like I've been thinking about like maybe doing a tea stream, like a set tea stream every month. Like maybe like every month is like a tea stream, and then doing the channel point challenge as something else. Like you unlock a crafting stream where I teach you guys how to make a craft or something. Do I want to hear this idea? I'm scared. A whole lot of these. I have so many. I have so much tea. It's ridiculous. Um like maybe like the last Tuesday of every month is a tea stream, and then maybe have the channel point challenge be something else, like a crafting stream, or I don't know, something. Yeah, Tuesday. But I don't know yet. Smoke did no. Oh, speaking of my mom, so my mom and I, we share an Amazon account, and she purchased, because where she lives is like in the middle of the country, and they people like to drop off cats. However, the road is frequented by these really big trucks, and unfortunately, a lot of kitties lose their lives. So my mom wanted to order these signs that said "Slow down, cat crossing." However, they accidentally got sent to my house. And so I took a picture. I was like, hey, did this accidentally come to me? And she said, yes, I did. Graham has some new dumb kitties. I don't want them to get hit. I'm planning on visiting for Christmas, so just hold on to them for me. They will still be dumb at Christmas, too. Well, no, like, I, it, it's just still in the box. And then mom would crap, no. Mm, well, maybe if depending on when Christmas is. Might do another stream. I have to look. Remember when is Christmas? I mean, I'm usually off on Christmas. Take her out. No, you're not taking my mom out. I mean, Christmas Eve is on a Wednesday. And I'm probably gonna have that Monday and Tuesday off too, because I have money. Yeah, please stop. Please stop trying to rizz up my mother. So I might actually have like a 4-day weekend, because I'm usually off Mondays and Tuesdays, and then they usually have me off Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Because the only thing we like, because everyone has off on Christmas Day, and then the only thing we have on Christmas Eve are like the takeout orders, because they do. It's like uh, it's like a holiday meal that we cook, like that we prepare, and then the rich people come and pick it up, and then they take it home, and that's like their holiday dinner. No, see, they do the same thing on Thanksgiving. However, Thanksgiving is a lot bigger, and we don't get a lot of like the Christmas orders. Because I will definitely be 100% working on Thanksgiving. Like that's a given. It's on the 27th this year. I was looking at my calendar, and so Thanksgiving is on November 27th, right? Do you want to know what holiday my calendar says for the 28th? Day after Thanksgiving Day. Like, yeah, that's not a holiday. Like, technically, it's Black Friday, which my other the US holidays has, but day after Thanksgiving Day is not a holiday, technically. Like, that's not what it's called. Sorry, that pissed me off. Actually, I think that's the first time you've actually used that on stream, anyway. Like they could have just put Black Friday, which is what it's known as, but they put like it actually says day after Thanksgiving Day. So it's like, yeah, I guess. It's like a damn, okay. I did put it as on the thumbnail for my herbs video because I wanted to have it like something different. You know, alter for Cyber Monday. I don't think it has Cyber Monday. Let me look. No, it doesn't have Cyber Monday. I guess that's because that's not as big as Black Friday, but um I do have what else do I have? I have October and we have me and Luna's anniversaries tomorrow. And then no fuck, I got the ASPCA. Okay. All right, all right. Oh, that reminds me, I need to submit a claim for the vet appointment yesterday. Oh, the trout release is on October 8th. So it's like this ongoing joke we have. It started because for a while, what I do is I'd look through all like our banquet sheets because at work we have like this book, and then they have like information on all the banquets and stuff. We call them BEOs, and I would look through the BEOs to see if there were any that involved my section. And I was just looking through them, and I saw one. It was called the trout release, and all it was just the people, like the fish people, would come and like just throw some fish into the stream. Like that was it. And I just thought it was really funny that we had a whole like paper about this. And so we joked about like going to this trout release and like cheering on the trout and everything. It was so stupid. And I actually did come in early to see the trout release, but then I missed it because we didn't know where they were. And then when they were somewhere that I was able to walk to, they didn't know where I was. I was in the break room. And then the next year, or like the next thing. Oh, my phone is dying. Rip. But like the next time they had it, I was there. I woke up early. I went to work early, and I got to see them throw them in. And because of me, uh, actually going and watching them do this, 4-month anniversary, yippee! All right, I'll put a sticker in the book after stream because everything's upstairs. I don't want to go upstairs right now. Yeah, because of me making this huge joke out of the trout release, it's actually like an event that members can go to now. Like they put it in like the member newsletter, like you can come and help us put trout in the stream. And people have actually come to it. And it's all started because I made this stupid joke, and I think that's very funny. Like that's my legacy at the country club, is me making an actual event out of the trout release. But it's now an event where you can help put the trout in the stream, and it's so funny because what they do is they come in with this truck. It's like a special truck, and they got all these fish in the back of trout of varying sizes. There's 400 of them, and then they will scoop some of them out and put them into a bucket with some water, and then they'll hand you the bucket. Go throw it in the stream. And so you take your bucket, and then you yeet the fish into the stream. It's really funny. I didn't go to the last one because it was on my day off. I didn't want to go to work on my day off. So I might wake up early to go to this one because the trout release is just so funny to me. I can't believe that's my legacy. The fucking trout release. And now every time it shows up, they have to tell me when the trout release is. It's so funny. It's like, I mean, it's worth it for trout. Like especially when it was for a bit, because when I did it for a bit, it was really funny. Because they're like, "What are you doing here?" I'm like, "I'm here for." I said I was going to be here for the trout, and I'm here for the trout. Like I don't know why y'all thought that I was joking about this. If it's a really funny bit, I'm going to commit to that. But because I've done a couple things like that before. Like there was a time I ate a raw tater tot. Yeah, we're so serious about the trout. I wish I could edit my outfit easily because I got the upgraded facial tracking. It's really hard for me to change my outfit. But if I could, I would have like a trout shirt. The top frozen? Yeah. It was frozen and raw. What happened was the sous chef at the time, he comes up and then he hands it to me. I said, "Oh my god, thanks." He's like, "No, you got to eat it, but you can't cook it." I said, "Okay, bet." And I just put it in my mouth, and then I chewed on it, and then it was a really bad idea, and I regretted it, but it was for the bit, and it was really funny. There was a time when come up with bits anymore. We do have like some bits that we do. Um, like my manager, he has this ongoing bit where I'll hand him like a container. I said, we don't need this. He could throw it away. So he just throws the entire container in the trash can. I'm like, no, we still need the container. He thinks it's really funny. It is pretty funny, but it's always like, no, get it out of the trash. Um, there was the one bit when he handed me his tongs, like the manager, and he said, "Put some peppers in the tongs." And we weren't busy, so what I did was I took a piece of the roasted pepper and I put him like in the wrong way. He's like, "Yeah, that's on me." We also have a couple bits where we just write things on the because we have a dry erase board that we put like our prep list, like things that we need, and we will sometimes just write really weird shit up there. Um, like on Sunday, my manager wrote the list, and it's so funny. It's so funny to me. So number one, he wrote white riz, white Rizz, which means white rice. And then we has spinach, Spinitch. And then Check chicken, see if it's okay or needs anything. That one got me. That one got me. Pork liquid. And then grits in parentheses, no cheese, and then the veloute. He had to specify no cheese because the last time they made grits on Tuesday, they put cheese in them, and the grits had never had cheese in them. So I don't know why they did that. It's on because we have it. It's like a Wagyu flat iron steak, and then it gets like this espresso rub, and it comes with grits, and I add sugar to the grits to kind of give them a little bit of sweetness to help balance out the bitter that comes from the espresso rub on the Wagyu. But they constantly do not add the sugar, and that pisses me off. Like, I specifically put sugar in it for a reason, and you guys aren't doing it. And then you put cheese in it. Like, it doesn't taste bad with the cheese in it. It's just not supposed to have cheese, you know? But it wasn't like me like losing my mind, which is common. But I was like, hey, try these. Do they taste like cheese? And my one coworker is like, yeah, it does taste cheesy. So like I'm not going crazy on that specifically. Other things, probably. But on that specifically, I am not. But the former sous chef, he's now like in charge of receiving like the people that orders like the food stuff for us, and he has a couple bits that he does. Uh, there's one. This one guy was cutting pineapple, and he kept walking by this guy. He went, "Nice pineapple. Check you later." And when I first saw it, the guy looked at me and went, "That's the fifth time he said that to me." And there's one that I've caught myself doing whenever, like when he was on the line, whenever we got through like a big like rush, he'd always go, "We did it, fam." He's playing by the 50th time. But yeah, he would go, "We did it, fam." And so every once in a while, when we get through like a rush, I go, "We did it, fam." But we also have like a few jokes that like we just have like reoccurring jokes. Like we have one um where we call it the psychic pee-pee. Uh it's like when we know that we're about to get fucked, we say, "Oh, I see that psychic pee-pee on the horizon." Uh or if someone predicts something, we will say, "Call me now," when it happens. Like the old uh like advertisement of the fortune teller lady would be, "Call me now." I think some other ones. Oh, I accidentally started an inside joke where um sometimes when you go to a restroom, you say, "Oh, I got to go piss, girl," which is really funny because most of my coworkers on the line with me are men, and it's really funny when they're going to go. They're like, rushing by. He's like, I gotta go piss, girl. And just go downstairs. It's really funny to me. Oh, we also have another inside joke where we go, well, I'm gonna start a food truck, and I'm gonna serve uh, steak tartare and charcuterie, which is a jelly beans thing. So, well, sometimes I want to throw them off of things, but it's like when you're in a kitchen, you kind of build camaraderie or however the fuck you say it with each other. And you also have like mutual hatred for other people. Um because when Jelly Beans was I keep wanting to say when Jelly Beans was still with us, but that makes it sound like he died, which he didn't. He just moved to Atlanta, but uh we had like a bunch of jokes where we were just dragging Jelly Beans, which we called him Jelly Beans because I said that he was a nice kid, but his brain is full of jelly beans. He was not very bright, and it was an amazing feat that he made it to like 21. Like I don't understand how this boy has survived that long. But yeah, Jelly Beans said that he wanted to open a food truck, and we're like, oh yeah, what do you want to sell? He's like, oh, I want to sell like steak tartare. You want to sell raw meat out of a food truck, bro? Like I cannot think of a worse thing to sell out of a food truck. So he also said like charcuterie, and we're like, how are you going to do that? How are you going to sell charcuterie out of a food truck? Are you going to do like those fucking like Sargento like protein things where it's like almonds and shit? Yeah, please cook something in the truck. Yeah, I don't think a lot of people are going to be ordering steak tartare out of a food truck. Like I don't know. That's a that's like a me thing, I guess, but he also like wanted to be like chef things, but like he didn't want to like work his way up. Like he wanted to make the sausage, and it's like a very specific sausage, and it's like not really like cooked, it's more like fermented, I guess. I don't know. But we're like, have you ever made a sausage before? He goes, no. Okay, do you have a meat grinder? No. Okay, so how are you going to make this? Like, how how are you going to make the sausage if A, you have never made a sausage before in your life, and B, you don't even have a meat grinder? Oh, and then there was a time when he had some pumpkin seeds, and he's like, oh, I want to roast these, and we're like, okay, cool, whatever. And then he comes back, and he had the seasoning mix, and we're like, what you got there? He's like, well, I wanted spicy, so I did wasabi, and because they're pumpkin seeds, I was like, oh, I have to put pumpkin pie, like pumpkin spice on it. And we're like, my brother in Christ, you mixed wasabi and pumpkin pie spice together? What? So that's like a reoccurring joke where we're coming up with like like flavor combination. People go, oh, I'm gonna combine wasabi and pumpkin spice. And then there was a time where, well, if you put their anime face on, oh, it was fucking stupid, dude. There was a time when he was told to make this aioli, which a lot of like restaurant aiolis is like flavored mayo, but it's a Parmesan aioli, and so it's like mayo, like the grated Parmesan cheese, like the powder. However, if you just mix it into the mayo, it gets like grainy. So you have to put it in like a blender or the Roboku, or the Roboku is a food processor, because the blades help break up the graininess and make it not grainy. And he was specifically told to use either the Vitamix, like the blender, or the Roboku, the food processor. Motherfucker pulls out the KitchenAid mixer with a paddle attachment. And then he's like, oh, it's still grainy. I'm like, yeah. Like, you chose the one thing in the fucking kitchen that doesn't have blades. Like, what are you doing? He And then he was like, well, I don't know what the Roboku is. And so my coworker brings him over and points at the food processor that says robot coop on it. He goes, oh. He's like, what? Why didn't you ask? Why didn't you ask? But it was even worse because after he mixed it up in the stand mixer with the paddle attachment, what he did was he was trying to get the bowl out without like lifting the fucking paddle out, because you know how like stand mixers, it has like the head that goes down, or like, or the bowl that goes up, and you so you typically you put the bowl in, and then you put like the attachment in, and then you the one we have, you lift the lever and it brings the bowl up so that the attachment can mix the stuff up. Well, he brought the bowl down, and instead of like taking the attachment out, he was trying to get the bowl out without removing the attachment. I'm like, what are you doing, bud? Um oh, and then there was the time we were talking about Halloween, and he's like, oh, Halloween's my third favorite holiday. And my one coworker goes, okay, what's your favorite holiday? And this little white dude says with a straight face that his favorite holiday is Kwanzaa, and then follows it up with, I don't know what my second favorite is, but Halloween's my third favorite. First of all, why is Kwanzaa your favorite holiday? And second of all, why even have a top 3 if you don't have something in number, like slot number 2? I don't understand that. Like, that's what got me. Like, what do you mean you have a top 3 of holiday and then have nothing in number 2 better than Halloween? Well, see, we don't know. We never know about him. And then we found out that he doesn't even know when Kwanzaa was. He's like, oh, it's like, well, he knew it was after Christmas, but he didn't know when, because he also didn't know when Christmas was. And his excuse was like, well, I was raised with like Hanukkah. And we're like, okay, but like, that's fair and all. But if you go into literally any store, like, it says countdown to Christmas and then shows you what day Christmas is. Your phone will tell you when Christmas is. Like, There's literally so many things telling him when Christmas was that he just did not. And that one episode, oh my god, I actually know what you're talking about. But yeah, he didn't know when Christmas was. Uh, and then we asked him about like Thanksgiving, and he didn't even know what month Thanksgiving was in. And Thanksgiving is like the biggest holiday for like food service workers, at least for us anyway, because Thanksgiving is like one of our busiest days. And he somehow forgot the entire month of November. Like he forgot November existed. And he's like, "Oh, leave me alone, I'm tired." My coworker goes, "Yeah, I'm tired too, but I don't forget the entire month of November." So then that devolved into us asking him like when like very like prominent holidays were, and then him not knowing. Like, how do you not know? How do you not know? Like, he didn't know what like Valentine's Day was. Like, bro, please. Um, he was interesting. There's also times where he just fucking pissed me off, and I wanted to throw him. Because two of my coworkers have off on Sundays, and so on Sundays, a lot of times it was like me and him. Like he was on the grill, and I there were days where I was going to kill that boy because he was pissing me off. Because like we had like a salmon come in, and he takes care of the salmon, but he was like refilling all of his like shakers or whatever, and I was like, "Hey, there's a salmon." He's like, "Oh, I'll get it after I'm done with this." I'm like, "No, you're going to go put the salmon on and then come back and do that." What? And then like I will tell him, like I would tell him things, and he just would not listen to me. I'm like I have worked like I have been at this job for like 5 years now, and this motherfucker would be like questioning things. And I'm like, why are you doing this? Oh, I'm going to throw you off the veranda. The little punk. Like it was a lot better when there were two people in between me and him. But on Sundays, I wanted to strangle him really bad. It would also take forever to cook things. Like we have a joke about a 20-minute chicken because for lunch it would take him 20 minutes to grill a single piece of chicken, and we have no idea why. To this day, we have no idea why it took him that long to grill a chicken. Oh, hi Luna. We got googly eyes. Hopefully it worked. I don't actually know if it did or not. um
To the secret lab.
Hi Luna. How was work?
Pull the lever, Grunk.
Yay! I had the stream up on my phone so I could
Why
see.
do we even have that lever?
But it was dying, so I had to not. So the stream, like I'm supposed to have a stream preview on the app on my phone or like on my tablet, but it's not showing me anything. Like that's rude. Rude. Anyway, I just got done with this one. At least I think it's done. I don't think I could get another. All right, I am going to put this in the kitchen for a second. I'm not gonna fully wash it out yet. I can come right back. The googly eyes would interrupt as much as the oh no clip. You can interrupt as much as you want, Luna. Let's see. Yes. E. All right. How are we feeling today? Nah. We'll try this one. It's got bunnies on it. Okay, could have been better, but not god awful. Well, that's good at least. An interesting smell. Oh, and it's not the plasticky bags. I like it. This I think. I don't know. It's some sort of tea with black soybeans in it. Interesting. It's like kind of chocolatey. The vampire ate you and your head started to cry. It's okay, no one saw me. Oh my god, that happens to me too. Like I'll just get like the sad like RP idea and I'm crying and like I'm tearing up and I'm like the black soybeans. No, I've never had this before. But and I'm like, I don't know. Like I can't have anyone see me because I don't know how to explain that I'm sad because I'm thinking of a sad role play between me and my girlfriend of our gay little characters because we like to torture them. Like I don't know how to tell them that. So to be fair, I think they would understand. Like they'll just understand that I'm a fucking weirdo. But yeah, I've just been yapping about literally anything that came to mind. Not really I like torturing my characters, but sadly life isn't perfect. And sadness comes from faults. Yeah. Hey, but like we also do like making our characters sad though. That's a little bit of torture if you ask me. Or what? I was still cry. Yeah. Also cry. I do too. Hi, boo boo. Oh, Luna. The vet called and said that his thyroid levels are normal. So that means the medicine is working. And also, he gained 2 pounds. Look him chunky again. I'm getting chunky again. Yippee! Yippee! I also had them help me order the medicine through Chewy because the medicine that they sent it to, it was like $300. Like $300. And I'm like, yeah, I can't afford $300 every time I need to get his medicine. But the one I got, it was like $60. They're like, oh yeah, that's fine, dude. And so they told me like exactly which one to get. And then they had me like order it, and then they waited until they got the test results back to see whether or not they had to change the dosage. But since the dosage was fine, they just approved the script, and then it's being sent. Hi, Bubbles. It's the man of the hour. It's the man of the hour. Hi. What if I hold you? What if I hold you? What if I hold? What if I hold? There he is. Here's the baby. He's the boy. Hi, boy. Mwah. There he is. My little guy. Oh, my butt. What is Bubba? Oh, Bubba, you got bumps all over you. I need to give you some acne medicine. Yeah, go get you the acne medicine. Why you get acne, huh? Why you get the acne? Why do you get acne like I do? Oh, Stan, I want to love you. Everybody wants to see how cute you are. Yeah, everybody wants to see how cute and handsome you are. Like the vet said, you're a good, handsome boy. The vet said him good, handsome boy. That is what they said. What they said. They said you're a good, handsome boy. And everybody loved him stroller. Unfortunately, he don't like him stroller. He protested. He was yelling at me the whole time. You're shedding. You're shedding everywhere, cat. I brush you more often, Bubba's. I brush you more often, Bubba's. Because you are shedding like it is your job. Yeah, you shed a lot. Well, how do you have any fur on you if you shed it all over the place, Bubba's? Yeah, you shed like it's your job. You shed like it's your job. Look at this. What are you doing? He was being silly yesterday. I was sitting at my computer chair, and I didn't have my back up against the back of the chair. He went and he sat in between me and the back of the chair. I'm just a silly guy. Are you just a silly guy? You are. You are. Yeah. That's my good boy. Are you my good boy? He's such a good boy. Good boy that sheds everywhere. Oh my goodness, Bubba. Oh my goodness, Bubba's. Oh my gosh. You see this? You see how needy he is? He's so needy. He's so needy. What are you doing, Bubba's? I gotta fix my tea. Bubba's, I gotta fix my tea. Is that okay? Can I fix my tea? Go sit. Go sit down. Are you sitting down now, Bubba's? All right, time to try this tea. Interesting. It it's not bad. It kind of tastes like coffee, but not coffee. doing, Bubba's? What you doing? Doing? What you doing, Bubba's? What you doing, Bubba's? Oh, he done. Like, yeah, he just up ugly. But him done. Him done. It like kind of tastes like coffee, but not 100%. Because I typically don't like coffee, but I don't hate this. It kind of tastes like you know that one cereal, Honey Smacks? That's what it kind of tastes like to me. Not my favorite, but I don't hate it. I might get like the squeeze honey. But I don't want to use all my special honey. Fancy honey. Interesting, yeah. It's interesting. It's kind of funny that I don't really like coffee. Like, I don't like the taste of coffee, but there are things that like kind of taste like coffee that I enjoy. Like, I think like hojicha kind of tastes like coffee. However, I fucking love hojicha. And this, like, it kind of has like a coffee-ish taste and smell, honestly. It smells like coffee. But it's not as bad as coffee to me. I don't know what it is. Interesting. Oh, let me get the book. See what it says. Was that the last one? Autumn Moon Festival. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Because it had the rabbits on it. Let's see. Ogoku Kucha, or 5-grain tea, is a blend of Japanese grains, wheat, black soybeans, barley, azuki red beans, and brown rice. It brews a warm, comforting infusion that is naturally caffeine-free. Oh, interesting. So it's caffeine-free, but it's not like gluten-free because it has wheat. Yeah, wheat, black soybeans, barley, azuki red beans, and brown rice. Interesting. That's one cool thing I like Sakurako is that they have like stuff about like the culture and about like the places that make the stuff. Grab a little snacky from it since we're having the tea. What do I got? I need to get a container. Like I need it. Girl, don't piss me off. Like a container from Miniso. Let's do the little bunny cookie. It's so cute. It's a cute little bunny cookie. Look how cute that is. Oh, Bubba's. Hi. Dinner. Custom foods. Girl, I literally just closed an ad and then I went to go put in the cookie. Plastic wrap? Girl, what the hell? I went to go put in the cookie and then it hit me with another ad. Like, okay. Like, girl, don't piss me off. Okay. But the cookie is fucking plastic wrapped. It was in a thing, and now it is in plastic wrap. Why? Like, that is discrimination. Eh. I have pierced the wrap. No! I broke the cookie. I broke the cookie! No! Tragic. Tragic. I broke it. I broke it. Look how cute this is! Let me pretend that it's a whole cookie. Look how cute this is! It's so cute. It's got the little bunnies. It's got little bunnies. Nice little cookie. Like a shortbread. I think each color is like a different flavor. Oh, it tastes like a hint of strawberry on the bunnies. The bunny. Now, because Len was on my lap, I'm covered in cat hair. Yeah, I didn't really. I yapped about a lot of stuff, but also I didn't really yap about much. I had a whole thing about Final Fantasy 14, but none of it was like really important. I want to level up some other classes. Like, I love Reaper, but also I want to do other stuff. I don't know if I want to level up Astro because they changed it a lot since the last time I played Astro, and that makes me sad. Because I've got so used to playing it that way, and now I don't know how it works anymore, and I'm sad. I just want to level up like gatherers and crafters. I wonder if the gather. So I unlocked the Gatherer Society quest, and I'm curious if the story is going to be as good as the last one. But dude, I fucking love that quest line. It was so good. It was so good. And I'm reminded that I never actually finished that that video I did about it, but whatever. Well, like it was like separate parts. I just never did the last part. Maybe I'll redo it one day. Now that I have like better understanding of how to make videos. Question mark? Oh, I did have someone comment on my herbs video saying like, "Oh my gosh, I remember this game." Yes, good. They said they were gonna speed run it. Like, yes, good. My God, that scared the shit out of me. So the dishwasher, when it's done, it sings a little song, and it scares the shit out of me every single time it goes off when I'm downstairs. Because I forget it does that every single time. No, my ex had this. It was like a hot water heater that they got from Tivana when there were still Tivana stores, because they got like a new hot water thing, and so they sold the old model, and it's like a really like one of those Zoro sushi, whatever they're called. That it could go like different temps, and when the water reached like the certain temp, it'd do like a little song. And it like scared the shit out of me. Like I do kind of miss that thing because it had hot water. Like you didn't have to wait for it. Like it was just hot water all the time. Like cuz I like my kettle. The problem is I can't like change the temperatures, which isn't really that big of a deal because you can just turn it on and then let it get hot, and then you gotta wait to get a certain temperature. However, it won't stay that temperature. So maybe one day I'll upgrade the kettle to like something with like an adjustable temp. Maybe, I don't know. And what I have is fine. I don't need it. I have more important things to buy, like a new computer. One day we'll get a new computer. So it's probably going to be really funny by the time I actually get my new computer. The stuff I picked out is probably going to be super outdated. Because how I want to do it is there is this place, like a website, where it's like you pick out the parts that you want, and then they will they'll get like the parts and then build the PC for you. Like technically it would be cheaper to build it myself. However, I'm afraid of technology. And I know that if I were to do it myself, I would fuck it up. Uh, technology scares me. And I would be a lot more comfortable if someone who knew what they were doing would build it for me. Like, to be honest, I don't even know if the parts I picked are good. I don't know anything about this shit. The only thing I know for certain that I need is a USB-C slot, because my Stream Deck is a USB-C for some fucking reason. I didn't know that when I bought it. Luckily, my computer now has one. I didn't know it had one. I was gonna be like, oh man, am I gonna have to get an adapter? But it actually has a USB-C port, and I was like, oh, all right, that's convenient. Unfortunately, I had to set my sights a little lower because there is one that I really, really wanted, like the case, because it was really pretty, but it was more expensive, and I don't think I could get it. It's already hard enough to get the cheaper one. I wish it was a lot better to get in computers. Because the one I want with like the specs that I need for stuff, allegedly, I don't actually know, like almost $1,000. Like, technically, I could use one paycheck and get it. However, that would mean I don't have enough money for anything else. And I kind of like, you know, having food to eat and stuff. That's good. So I'm trying to put like a little bit into like the fund, but then things keep coming up. Like I had to take Glenn to the vet, and I ate through a good portion of a paycheck. Um, there's rent, and I have to like make sure I have the money for rent from my paycheck. There's grocery bills. I ran out of money in my HSA, so I have to pay for my medicine out of pocket. I have Uber to get to and from work. One day I'd like to get like one of those like mopeds, like a Vespa or whatever, and ride that to work. It's like work isn't too far, I don't think. And I don't need like a full license to ride one of those. I don't think I'd be able to take it on the highway though. Like it might take me a bit to get there, but I think I could get there without needing to use the highway. I don't know. I know it would take me a while to get there on bike. Like I do have my electric bike, which I need to get it fixed. I I don't know what it is. Oh, Luna, get your stuffs. My phone cracks. I'm killing jelly beans. A single gummy bear. Hmm. Yeah, now I need to figure out what I want to do next. Like big project wise, because now that I'm finished with my herbs video, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Like, because I really want to do like a song cover, but that it's very intimidating because I don't fucking know how to do that. Like I have ideas for songs that I would love to cover. However, I don't know how to do like the backing tracks. I don't know how to do mixing. I'm probably have to hire someone to do that, and that costs money. Like that costs a lot of money, and I don't have a lot of money. Could do like another retrospective video, but like I don't exactly know what to do next. Like I don't know if I want to do like another game that like really shaped my childhood, or like the herbs, or like something more modern, or like I don't know, Vocaloid? Maybe. I could do a video on Kaguru Project. I love Kage Pro. Just on the story based on the like the songs and the books and the anime. Though that means I have to finish reading the last book. I have it. I just never read it. Because I love the story of Kage Pro. It's actually funny. I did not know that like Kage Pro was a thing until, because like I had a few songs like separately. And then I saw like Makaku City Actors, and then I heard one of the songs that like I've had like on my iPod. And I was like, wait a minute. And that's when I discovered that Kaguru Project was a thing. And so I was like, wait, I gotta catch up before I watch this. And so I got caught up with the songs. And then like when the books came out, I'd get them. I'd like lent the books to someone, and I just never got them back. And that makes me kind of sad. Because I purchased every single like English translation book that came out. However, I only have like 2 of them because I lent the others to someone, and I've never seen them again. Or like maybe another like song series that has like a story behind it. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just a quib. Like, cause I don't know, cause like I'm not like I've been in like the Vocaloid like fandom, whatever you want to call it, for a while. However, I'm not like the most well versed in Vocaloid stuff, because there's a lot of like lore and stuff, and there's like a lot of creators that do talk about stuff like that. So I don't know. I have to think about it. I do kind of want to do like video game stuff because I like video games. But also something that there's probably not a lot of videos on, you know? Because like I really wanted to do the Urbsins in the City for Game Boy Advance because it's such a niche fucking thing. And and there were like a bunch of people like, oh, I know this game. I'm like, well, maybe if I make this video, the other people that played this game would be like, oh yeah, I have like the nostalgia thing. Because I love like listening to videos about like really niche and obscure things in video games. Like there was this one guy, he made a video on the state of like the major religions, like before and after the war and Fallout. Oh, the fucking, oh my god, the series of unfortunate events game. So that's difficult because it's literally the game based on the movie. So it's like it's just the movie. Like it's just the story of the movie, which is based on the book. However, the movie like switched things around based on because I'm really bad at reading and I never read series on Unfortunate Events, which is why I was confused. They bought me the game because like I had never seen like I have never read in a series on Unfortunate Events, and it actually came with a movie ticket to go see the movie. And then I watched it, I'm like, oh, this is really good. And so that's how I started reading the series. And I was like, wait a minute, they fucked everything up. But yeah, series on Unfortunate Events is one of those, it's like one of the few like series I actually wanted to read. Because it's really hard to get me to like reading. Like I want to like it. I'm just so bad at reading because I have like dyslexia and stuff. And if I'm not interested in what I'm reading, I physically cannot read it. Because there was a time in second grade where we had to like pick a book and like do silent reading. And I swear to God, I read the same chapter. Like every time I got the book, I read the same chapter for a month because I just could not comprehend it. Like my brain just did not want to like process that information. So I spent like a month reading the same chapter over and over again. And despite that, I cannot fucking tell you what book it was or what even happened in that chapter because my brain just does not want to retain the information about that book. That's how little I wanted to read that book. But it's like you were forced to pick a book and read it. And I was like, fine, I'll just fucking pick this one. And then I think it was about a horse. I don't remember. I don't fucking know. I was also really bad when, like, in English classes, when you had to, like, read a book. I was so bad at that. Because, like, if it's a book I don't care about, I could not get myself to read it. Especially ones that like you read like every year for some fucking reason, like The Great Gatsby. Like if I don't want to read a book, my brain just won't let me. And then I would do really bad in the stuff because it's like if I'm forced to read a book, my brain is like, no, I don't want to do that anymore. So I'm like, if it's a book that I want to read, I will devour that book. Like if I want to read a book, I will not stop until that book is done. But if you force me to like read a book, it's gonna be really hard for me to like it, dog. That's why I was never good with English classes. Like that was the biggest thing with me was that I could not fucking read. The, AP English at high school without reading the material. Yeah, that's pretty much what I did. Because I wanted to be in regular English because I knew I wasn't going to do well in AP English. And they were like, no, you have to take the AP course. I'm like, well, fuck you. And I almost failed because I got into that thing where it's like, I cannot read this book. Like, I genuinely am trying so hard to read this, but my brain will not let me. But then they had a thing where we got to pick a book to read, and I picked Lord of the Flies, and I actually like really liked reading it, and so that bumped my grade up because I actually cared about that book. And also just like I'm just bad at English classes. Socratic, ugh. Like the one thing about me is that I'm fucking stupid. I don't get a lot of like literary stuff, like in books and stuff, because I really struggle to read. So like a lot of stuff just goes over my head, and then they're like, "What do you think this means?" I'm like, "I don't fucking know." The Lord of the Flies. Oh God, they would kill each other. Like they would actually kill each other. I like without question. Like they're already trying to kill each other, and they're not on a deserted island. Like like they are already trying to kill each other. And it's just regular high school drama. Um I was also really bad at math. I There's just something about math that like I'm pretty sure I have dyscalculia, which is like dyslexia but with numbers. Um Leona would be asleep, Idiot would be the kid having a panic attack. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But like when I like look at numbers, my brain turns to mush, and I had to like count, like I would count on my fingers and shit. Especially when you had to memorize fucking formulas. Dog, I can't remember where my fucking shoes are sometimes. You think I can remember the quadratic formula? No. But my mom lost the letter that said I passed on to take calc, and so they wanted to this when I was at my previous high school in 11th grade, they were like, you can either take AP calculus or AP trigonometry or something. I don't remember what the fuck it was. And I took calculus because I thought it would be easier. I was fucking wrong. And it's like, I already don't like math. And then you're putting me in an AP class, which is at like a weird point in the day when my body just really wanted to sleep for some reason. And I would fall asleep every single day in class, no matter how hard I tried. And then, so like, I didn't know what the fuck was going on. And it only helped a little bit when I started taking my medicine because it helped me stay awake. However, I was still really bad at math, and I was in AP calculus, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Like, I was literally failing AP calculus, and they're like, and AP English. And you're like, well, they're doing so bad. I'm like, yeah, I know. I didn't want to take these, but you guys made me take them. I wanted to be in normal classes, but they're like, no, you got to take AP classes, like the school system did. And I'm like, but I didn't want to. It's like, I knew I was going to be really bad at these classes. Yeah, and then when I like did take AP English at my new school, I did not want to take the fucking test because it's like I don't want to do this. I didn't even want to take this class. You guys are forcing me to take this class. And then because I did it, I got to take like really easy fucking English classes. Like, sure, I could have maybe skipped it, but like, I didn't want to take the fucking test. And my math class, it was like, oh, and then this stupid thing, because in 11th grade, I got kicked out of my dad's house and I had to go live with my mom. Because my previous school system, they had combined algebra 2 and like trigonometry or whatever it was. They combined the classes. And if you passed that class, you got credit for both of those. However, when I transferred to a new school system, they were like, yeah, we can't count either of those. So you have to take algebra 2 again. So that was annoying. So my fucking senior year of high school, I had to take algebra 2 again because they refused to accept the fact that I passed algebra 2 again, like the first time, because it didn't want to count as like a credit that could roll over. I was so mad. And then I had to take a math class for my college degree. And so they put me in fucking algebra 2, but like the college level algebra 2 again. So I technically took algebra 2 like 3 times. I was like, whatever, I just need 1 math credit for this fucking degree. So I picked the easiest one I could. But it was really stupid because it was like a hybrid where you would have like lectures, but like all of the coursework was like online. So you had to go for the lecture, and then you had to go to the computer lab to complete the stuff. Chapter 1 in that book in 2nd grade was just algebra 2. Yeah, probably. It was algebra 2, but it had like a horse or something. I don't fucking remember. It was a stupid book. But like I struggled to do like the online stuff because I lived in a place that didn't have internet, and the only way I got internet was at the college. So in order to actually do the classwork, I had to go like when I didn't have classes, just so I could do the fucking coursework. And then the online thing would piss me off because like I would put in, it would be like x comma y, and you're like, no, that's wrong, it was y comma x. Go fuck yourself, math program. That made me really mad. That made me so mad. It made me so mad. All right, I think I'm gonna call it for tonight. Let me start the raid. Oh, we're gonna raid into Macaron. However, it is a scary game. So just be aware. Fail miserably. Yeah, it's online classes are hard. Yeah, so it is a scary game, so do be mindful. It's okay if you have to go, but we'll send Macaron some love. Thank you guys for watching. I will be on tomorrow after work, whenever that is, for more Cult of the Lamb. And yeah, if an algebra 2 is scary, you're so true, bestie. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.